何？お前はもう死んでいる。It's been some time since this happened, apparently, but I feel like when it did happen, the world didn't make a big enough deal about it. It was the rise to fame of Marvin Gaye. No, not that Marvin Gaye. No, not that Marvin Gaye either. I don't think you can technically call that fame. Can you get famous for killing a guy? Marvin Gaye the Third. That's right. That's a person. He started popping up in the news about 6 years ago, back in the year 2006 years ago. And that was back when Robin Thicke's hit single, that Summer Jam, that definitely aged well. Blurred Lines was just climbing the charts. And while Robin Thicke's sitting here gaining popularity, he made this move that I can only guess was an attempt to cover his own ass. So he goes and files preliminary court documents basically saying that he didn't steal anything from anybody. And if you think about it, that's kind of a weird thing to do if you didn't actually steal anything from anybody, is to have to make it known that you didn't steal anything from anybody. What could that be? Hello? Hey, what's up? You Nelson? Yeah, that's me. Yeah, bro. You're getting served. Getting served? You've been served, my man. What the? Seriously?
We're not stealing from you. What? AT&T.
But that means... So naturally, Marvin Gaye the Third wasn't really cool with somebody else cashing in on his dead father's success. Wait. Well, that changes things.
I guess these two aren't so different after all.
Two people with two famous parents whose lives are still so much harder than yours just don't have enough money. And Marvin Gaye was not about to let Robin Thicke come anywhere near that gay money. So when asked about this is what Marvin Gaye had to say.
Well, first of all, I'd like to thank you for letting me use this platform to get my point across on behalf of my brother Frank and my sister Nona and myself. And what I'll say is that we're all fans of Robin Thicke. What our point is that there's a way to do business and a way not to do business, and we're not happy with the way that he's went about doing the business, let alone suing us at the least. That's caused my family a lot of duress, and myself also. You know, I'm under kidney failure, as well as I'm promoting my own album. So
Hold up.
I'm under kidney failure.
What was that? Hold up. What was that last part?
As well as I'm promoting my own album. So
promoting his album? Oh, we'll get to that later.
I have a lot better things to do than to be sitting here trying to defend my father's legacy, which I'm glad to do because that's my position.
It looks like Jordan Peele doing a bit. If you're wondering who those other people are, the lady with him is his wife, and the other guy with him is a man with possibly the greatest name ever. His name is D. Extra Wiley. That is the greatest name I've ever heard. I want to get a cat and name it D Extra. More Marvin!
I think it's very unfortunate that we can see and the similarities, like I said once again, and then for him to turn around, blatantly say that he's a fan of my dad's and he's got his inspiration, you know, for the work that he's done. You know, that's clearly, you know, and you know, almost complete copy.
Marvin, I gotta
cut you off there. Okay, but Marvin, do you think that Robin has a case here?
What do you think?
Well, if you really want to know what I think, I mean, I guess it'd be cool.
If what would he want to be protected from if he didn't do anything? It's like this, you know. My counsel is taking care of business, and you know, just like Robin Thicke is an artist, he'd want to get credit for it. I'm an artist myself, you know. I
love how he keeps reminding us that he's an artist. Also, like Robin Thicke, kind of trying to make us think that he's on the same level as Robin Thicke.
You know,
Wait a second. Is that Brock Turner? Is Robin Thicke posing with that Stanford swimmer who, you know... And okay, so this next interview is basically the same thing of people asking him questions. If he's interested in taking action against Robin Thicke. And, he has similar answers, but I don't really care about any of that or anything he has to say because I just want a second to make fun of this guy because, Jesus Christ, would you look at him? He looks like he asked for a haircut specifically to make his forehead look bigger. Like I could be projecting this video on his forehead. Look at me. Yeah, he looks like a Dominican baseball player. I can see he wanted to go for the dripping wet look. He looks like my aunt. Okay, that's enough. Obviously, this man was a huge fan of his father's music, much like a lot of us are. But how much of a fan, you ask?
People have made whoopee with his music. Now, have you, Mr. Gay, listened to his music?
Oh, absolutely.
Absolutely.
Marvin Gaye the Third points to his son and goes,
How the fuck? Let's get into this music video. This thing is like, wow. This is like the definition of just internet perfection. It's got everything. Oh, God. First time I saw this, I needed a cigarette afterwards. All right, so here we go. In 2013, Marvin Gaye released his smash hit single, Can't Take My Eyes Off You, featuring The Extra Wiley. I'll do my best to try and map this out because it's pretty all over the goddamn place. So I'll do my best. Let's do this together. So it looks like we open with Marvin and the Extra arriving at a fairly fancy restaurant where Marvin Gaye is the most popular man in the world. Women cannot resist him, and nobody's eating anything. Look at that, nobody's fucking eating anything in that restaurant. Okay, so this is the A story. We're also treated to Marvin doing the greatest attempt at putting in the least amount of effort into being entertaining as he performs the song in front of a mural of the good Marvin Gaye, just in case you weren't sure who his father was. A woman with tits so great they deserved their own jewelry walks in and catches Marvin's attention. And yes, the woman played is Marvin's wife. It's his wife. Crap. Oh, I forgot that was his wife, Wendy. Look at that. Keeping it in the family, I guess. The man she's on a date with is obviously upset because she's not in a turtleneck. So she gets up, giving us all another view of what got her into the Gaye family. And she slaps the man and walks out because she's not just a pair of tits, she's an empowered woman and dynamic character in this video, god damn it. Unfortunately, in her busty blonde rage, she pulls a Cinderella and drops something important, leaving it behind, and Marvin, our Prince Charming if you will, picks it up. And them. We cut to Marvin's house where he can't stop thinking about the blonde lady from before who looks a decade older than she did the night before. He opens his hologram internet browser like he's fucking Tony Stark, then abruptly closes that to watch his 2002 era big screen TV to some odd fucking spy cameras that he's got of this woman. I don't know where he's getting this stuff. How is he getting this stuff on a woman he's never met? Buckle up, because we're about to take some logic leaps here. He's somehow able to get in contact with this woman he's never met. He tells her he has her lost jewels, I assume. He convinces her to come to his house, and when she arrives, he doesn't even greet her at the door or give her fucking jewelry. Instead, he just stalks her from the fucking top of the steps like a goddamn house cat, and he makes her go wandering through the house to find her jewels. Oh, and two things about when she first gets in the house. Whose fucking platinum record is that? Because there's no goddamn way that's Marvin the Third's platinum record. And there's another Marvin Gaye picture, just in case you forgot who his dad was and why the fuck you're listening to this song. So she walks into this room and she sees the champagne that her like bracelet thing that she lost the night before is on, and then just poof, out of fucking nowhere is just Marvin Gaye in completely different clothes than he was wearing when we just saw him. And then it weirdly just cuts to Marvin jamming to this song in his home studio. I could try and draw some logic points together because it's like maybe he did it to kill time while she changes into a dress that I'm assuming he bought in advance, which in itself is fucking weird. None of this is good. And so now they go on a date because he's rich and he found her jewelry. Oh, okay, so they're not going on a date. They're somewhere else now in completely different clothes and... Oh, No, I guess they are on a date. What the fuck? While we're beaten over the head with this garbage chorus, we just get to watch him tell her that he can't take his eyes off her, and she can't take her eyes off his dead tooth. And then, like an over-edited bolt of lightning, who else would it be but D Extra Motherfucking Wiley? And he's coming to deliver a bridge to this song, the lights of which we've never seen, mainly because we could never see it because of this fucking stupid cartoon filter that's over it. Just like, why is this in there? Was this D Extra's, like, you know, his main creative input? What's going on? While we're all trying to recover from that, like, piano wire being put around our throats from a non-seen oncoming assailant, we just get more of this fucking chorus. It's just on a loop, and they're starting to make out, and this is fucking gross. It's nasty. Stop it. Just, God, man, I don't want to watch two people in their late 40s make out. I'm not a fan. I don't like that. It's gross. Makes me feel bad. So it just closes with Marvin doing his little weird bouncy dance in front of the mural of his dad, and he's kissing the unnamed blonde because, you know, her character is pretty fleshed out. And then that just draws this dumpster fire to a close. Thank God. Oh, but wait, there's still a full minute of credits because you need to know that it took this many people to fucking make this thing happen. Did I try not to go too far? Maybe I did. Maybe I went a little over the line with some jokes. I don't know. But either way, it can't be as bad as the comments section because the comments section is just always filled with the type of hatred and vitriol that you just... I can't make that shit up. I see why he sued Robin Thicke. He have more style and swag and blackness, just hating he couldn't create Blurry Lion's epic failure. I got HPV watching this.
Oh, fuck. I guess sometimes talent skips a generation.
I get the I put my clothes on all by myself vibe from him. I would pay him a portion of my check every week for the rest of my life to never do this again. All in all, this is a very bad song, and I wouldn't recommend it to anybody for any reason at all. Music isn't easy. Trust me, I know. But I still don't think I could make anything this bad if I tried. But anyway, comment some music that you might think is worse than this, if not just as bad, and share the video if you liked it or if it made you laugh or anything like that, and subscribe to my channel because that'd be cool. Here's a link to some of my music so you can tell me how much I suck too. Anyways, I'll see you guys later.